Yay, we're live. Hi, everybody. Todd Alsup here. I'm coming to you live from Provincetown, courtesy of Virtual Piano Bar. I've got some special guests tonight. We've got a really special show. We're doing the Showtunes show tonight. If you're here, say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We're going to do a whole bunch of fun musical theater songs. It's going to be a hoot. And some really cool people that we love are going to pop in and sing with me tonight. I'm going to get rolling right along. Hey, Jim, I feel like I just saw you. Michelle, hi. Auntie Diana's here. Frank. Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. Let me do a few tricks I'm old and then some new tricks. I'm very versatile. And if you're real good, I'll make you feel good. I want your spirits to climb. So let me entertain you, and we'll have a real good time. Yes, sir. We'll have a real good time. Come on along and listen to the lullaby on Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby on Broadway, the rumble of the subway train, the rattle of the taxis, the daffodils who entertain at Angelo's and Maxie's. When the Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. The man's on his way. Good sleep time, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of old Broadway. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Woo! This is John Richardson, everybody.
So happy to be here. Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway. Now the band begins to go to town and everything grew hazy. You rock-a-bye your baby round to Ellington or Macy.
Hush-a-bye, I'll buy you this and that. You hear a daddy saying, and baby goes home to her flat to sleep all day. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of old Broadway.
Todd Alsup, everybody.
Hey, John Richardson.
Oh, I love seeing all of you. Hi there. Hey, Michelle.
Hey,
Chip,
everybody.
and Amy. And hey, everybody. So good to see you.
We miss you guys.
We miss you.
But greetings from Provincetown. Things are good here. We're wrapping up the summer. It's coming up really fast.
I think so. Yeah, I can't wait till we're doing some more virtual stuff. I haven't done a virtual show in months.
I know we have to talk about that. But
I know.
We'll work out our schedule. We promise that we will be back in
Hey,
your
Don, how are you?
in your service this fall much more.
That's
so
right.
John's going to come back in a couple minutes and sing some more things with me. And then I've got Dan McGee here We're going to sing a couple beautiful songs for you. So thank you so much for being here. I love doing this. I'm going to do one more show this summer in 2 weeks. It'll be a Whitney Houston show. So that'll be 2 weeks from today. Same time slot, always Tuesdays at 6:30. How's everybody doing? How's your summer been? Yeah, you know, I was thinking putting this show together about like what a luxury it is to be able to go to the theater and see people put on a show for you. And, you know, there's talk that there's plans. I mean, there are tickets being sold for Broadway shows to open this fall. And I know I have some things that I want to see. And I'm curious if anybody out there has tickets, if they're buying tickets. Are you planning to go see theater this fall? It'll be an interesting thing to watch. And hopefully it all comes back peacefully. I'm going to keep rolling along. Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Stick your hair and wear your buckle shoes. And all that jazz, I hear that Father Dip is gonna blow the blues. And all that jazz, hold on, hun, we're gonna bunny hug. I bought some aspirin, Doubt and United drug in case we shake apart and want a brand new start to do that jazz. Eileen, you're gonna be very happy I'm singing your favorite song tonight. Find a flask, we're playing fast and loose. And all that jazz, right up here is where I store the juice. And all that jazz, come on babe, we're gonna brush the sky. I bet you Lucky Lindy never flew so high. 'Cause in the stratosphere, how could he lend an ear to all that jazz? See a Sheba shimmy shake and all that jazz. Whoa, she's gonna shimmy till the garters break and all that jazz. Show her where to park her girdle. Whoa, her mother's blooded curdle. She'd hear her baby's queer for all that jazz. Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that. No, I'm no one's wife, but oh, I love my life and oh, that jazz, that jazz. Yeah. It's so nice to see everybody. I'm like so focused on my music, but I'm looking at the comments. I see that Donald is here. I see that Jane is here. Penny's here. It's nice to see you guys. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for joining me tonight. I've been doing these shows every 2 weeks this summer, or trying to at least, conditions permitting. I've got a virtual piano bar, or a virtual tip jar, and the information for that is rolling along the bottom of the screen. It's PayPal and Venmo. We have a couple costs involved in sort of just keeping the show running, paying my producer, my amazing producer, Heather, and just getting the show ready to go. So if you were able to and drop some money in my tip jar, I certainly appreciate it. And yeah. I'm going to do a little mashup of perhaps songs from what is perhaps the musical that started my love affair with musicals. When I was a kid, the first movie musical I think I ever saw was The Sound of Music. And my grandmother had the double album, the soundtrack to that movie, and it was the stuff of absolute wonder for me, and so I thought I'd sing a couple songs from that show. Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. My day in the hills has come to an end, I know. A star has come out to tell me it's time to go. But deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more. Hey, a little sensible sound of music for a Tuesday night. Why not? Yeah, they're just gorgeous songs. Jeremy's here. Hi, Jeremy. Nice to see you. Oh, hi, AJ. Thanks, baby. Cool. I'm going to invite John back. John's doing we're both doing double shows tonight. He's kind enough to join me as a special guest tonight. And then he's going to run off and do live from Provincetown with the Crown and Anchor. And I'm going to finish the show. And I'm going to run off to the Crown and Anchor and do the piano bar there tonight. So we are working, boys. We're working it. Right?
Working it.
Working it.
Just living the dream.
John, what's your favorite musical of all time?
Hamilton.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Hamilton is my favorite musical. I just think it's the best.
It's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Book of Mormon. I love Book of Mormon.
Are we allowed to talk about the fact of what you're working on?
Yeah.
John's writing a musical, everybody.
That's right.
He's writing a musical that takes place in Provincetown. And we're all very excited to see this show when it's done.
That's right. I've even been playing a few songs this summer here in Provincetown, a few songs from it.
And they're gorgeous. I've gotten to hear them.
Yay. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Michelle. Oh, it's so good to see you. Ooh, AJ's there. Hey there. Kathleen, hi. Oh, it's so good to see all of your faces.
How are you feeling, John?
I'm feeling all better. You know, I was sick in July, like half of this town, and but I've made a full recovery, so I'm all better. But still taking it pretty easy, you know, about a few weeks out.
As easy as the two of us, either of the two of us can.
That's right, exactly.
We're both hustlers, so.
That's right.
We're going to sing a little something from Chicago for you. I think this is fun.
I love this song.
I do too. All right, here we go.
Queen Latifah. Whatever happened to fair dealing and pure ethics and nice manners? Why is it everyone now is a pain in the ass? Whatever happened to class?
Class. Whatever happened to please, may I, and yes, thank you, and how charming. Now every son of a bitch is a snake in the grass. Whatever happened to class? Class. Oh, there ain't no gentleman to open up the doors. There ain't no ladies now, there's only pigs and whores. And even kids will knock you down so's they can pass. Nobody's got no class. Whatever happened to old values and fine morals and good breeding? Now no one even says oops when they're passing their gas. Whatever happened to class? Class. Oh, there ain't no gentleman that's fit for any use. And any girl will touch your privates for a deuce. And even kids will lick your shins and give you sass. Nobody's got no class. All you read about today is rape and theft. Jesus Christ, ain't there no decency left? Nobody's got no class. Everybody you watch has got his brains in his crotch. Holy crap, what a shame, what a shame, what became of class. John Richardson, everybody. Woo. Yeah.
Can we do one more, Todd?
Yeah, we're going to do one more.
Let's do one more.
We're going to do a little song from Chess. I'm curious to know how many of you out there know the musical Chess. I know that I was a child of the 80s and 90s, and I was obsessed with Chess. If you don't know, Chess was a musical that originally opened in London, I think in 1986. I don't know anything about musical theater. 1986, and it was written by the two songwriters from ABBA, Benny and Bjorn. And then it was a big success in London, but then it opened on Broadway, and it was a huge flop. It was like a huge flop. But the music in this show is just incredible, and the way that I think I first heard this song that we're about to do,
I'm not surprised.
It was on Whitney Houston's second album. She sang it's the last track on the Whitney album, which is the album that has "I Want to Dance with Somebody" on it. But she sings it with her mother, Sissy Houston. So
no one is surprised.
Yes, Roger, we are about to do "I Know Him So Well." That is
hey,
correct.
Roger, how are you?
Roger knows Chess.
Yes.
Chess is about literally like a chess match during the Cold War in the 80s between an American and a Russian, and like the American's female assistant falls in love with the Russian guy, and there's all this stuff about, you know, communism. And
wait, watch this. Bangkok, Oriental City, and the city don't know what the city is missing. The king of the world of the chess club. I don't, you know, I could do the whole thing.
I'm impressed. We should have worked that up for tonight. One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. That's from Chess, everybody. That was like an 80s dance hit, I think. So
it's a hot song.
But it's a song from the musical Chess.
All change. Don't
Bet
you
you
know
didn't know it was a show tune.
Right around this venue. It's an ordinary venue.
Should we try it?
Let's do it.
Should we do this thing? So this is a song that the American woman who's fallen in love with the Russian guy and the Russian guy's wife sing because he's married. Plot twist. So it's the two women in his life that sing this song. It's a little
devastating.
Also a little like not with the times in terms of like female empowerment, but whatever.
They tried. It's about trying so hard to be with someone and you just can't.
Love is hard.
Love is hard. No. I love this song.
Nothing is so good it lasts eternally. Perfect situations must go wrong, but this has never yet prevented me wanting far too much for far too long.
Looking back, I could have played it differently. Learned about the man before I fell, but it took time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good?
Oh, so good.
Wasn't he fine?
Oh, so fine.
Isn't it madness? He can't be mine. But in the end, he needs a little bit more than me. More security.
He needs his fantasy and freedom.
I know him so well.
No one in your life is with you constantly. No one is completely on your side. And though I move my world to be with him, still the gap between us is too wide. Looking back, I could have planned things some other way.
Learned about the man before I fell.
I was just a little careless.
But I was ever so much younger
I was so
then.
much younger then.
Now at least
I know him well.
Wasn't it good?
Oh, so good.
Wasn't he fine?
Oh, so fine.
Isn't it madness?
He can't be mine. Didn't I know how it would go if I knew from the start? Why am I falling apart?
Isn't it good? Wasn't he fine?
Isn't it madness? He can't be mine. But in the end, he needs a little bit more than me. More security.
He needs his fantasy and freedom.
I know him so well.
It took time to understand it.
I know him so well. Yeah.
Oh, I love you, Todd. That was great. Thank you.
That was fun.
Thank you so
We
much.
worked that up yesterday for you guys.
Hey, thank you all so much for having me. I can't wait to see all of you when I start my shows back up next month.
Excellent.
Love
John's off to the next gig. So thanks, Johnny. Hey, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm so glad you're here. How are we all doing out there? It's a good song, right? I think we're going to keep that in our arsenal of things to do together. Cool. Great. Awesome. When I have a brand new hairdo with my eyelashes all in curl, I float as the clouds on air do. I enjoy being a girl. When men say I'm cute and funny and my teeth aren't teeth but pearl, I just laugh it up like honey. I enjoy being a girl. I flip when a fella sends me flowers. I drool over dresses made of lace. I talk on the telephone for hours with a pound and a half of cold cream on my face. I'm strictly a female, and my future I hope will be in the home of a brave and free male who'll enjoy being a guy having a girl like me. We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea, we got mangoes and bananas you can pick right off a tree. We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games. What ain't we got? We ain't got dames. We get packages from home, we get movies, we get shows, we get speeches from our skipper and advice from Tokyo Rose. We get letters doused with perfume, we get dizzy from the smell. What don't we get? You know darn well. We have nothing to put on a clean white suit for. What we need is what there ain't no substitute for. There is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a dame. We feel restless, we feel blue, we feel lonely and in grief. We feel every kind of feeling but the feeling of relief. We feel hungry as the wolf felt when he met Red Riding Hood. What don't we feel? We don't feel good. Lots of things in life are beautiful, but brother, there is one particular thing that is not like any other. There is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a dame. Nothing else was built the same, nothing in the world as a soft and wavy frame like the silhouette of a dame. There are no books like a dame, and nothing looks like a dame. There are no drinks like a dame, and nothing thinks like a dame. Nothing acts like a dame, or attracts like a dame. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near a girly, womanly, female, feminine dame. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing great out there. What I'm curious to know, if I was going to do another Showtune show, what would be the song that I haven't done so far that you would want to hear in a Showtune show? I'm curious. I'm taking suggestions. Is Roger asking for some Bye Bye Birdie? I don't have any Bye Bye Birdie tonight, but I can take a look at the Bye Bye Birdie songbook for next time. That could be fun. I added this song recently to my piano bar sets, and as soon as it starts, it's one of those songs that people just absolutely love. And so I'm going to do it for you now in honor of some Disney on Broadway. tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends that somebody bent unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong, certain as the sun rising in the east. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, thank you. I like these. I'm looking at these suggestions. Let's see. Penny was asking for some Don't Rain on My Parade. I've done that before on this show, but I might close with that tonight. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Jekyll and Hyde, I need to learn This Is the Moment for sure. Ashley, I've done some hair stuff before. I did Let the Sun Shine In, Flesh Failures, and I've done Aquarius. We'll see how much time we have left. Eileen, I did Edelweiss. Cool, great. I'm going to go back through this list afterwards, and I'll add them to my list for next time. You know, I played this for John a little bit earlier, and he did not know this tune. This is the title song from the musical Kiss of the Spider Woman. When I was a teenager living in Michigan, the equivalent to Christmas morning for me was getting to take a trip to New York, which I was very lucky to get to do. My first trip to New York was when I was 12, and I've told you the story about how I saw City of Angels. It was my choice. And then I got to take a couple trips to New York as a teenager, obsessed with musicals, and my mom and I saw this show, Kiss of the Spider Woman. It's got a score by Kander and Ebb. It starred Cheetah Rivera, and just such a haunting, beautiful, sophisticated, insightful show. And the story, essentially, it takes place in a South American prison for political prisoners. And the main character is a gay character. He's a window dresser who gets bunked with this very rough and gruff sort of revolutionary guy. And the main character is obsessed. His favorite movie star is sort of what keeps him going. The idea of like his favorite movie star, who Cheetah Rivera plays, Aurora was her name. She's a movie star who stars in these big glitzy Hollywood films. And she did this one movie called Kiss of the Spider Woman. And in it, she represents death. And he says it's the only movie that I didn't like of hers. And in the end, spoiler alert, he gets the kiss from the Spider Woman, the kiss of death. This is the title song. Sooner or later you're certain to meet. In the bedroom, the parlor, or even the street. There's no place on earth you're likely to miss her kiss. Sooner or later, in sunlight or gloom, when the red candles flicker, she'll walk in the room, and the curtains will shake and the fire will hiss. Here comes her kiss, and the moon grows dimmer at the tide's low ebb, and her black beach shimmer, and you're aching to move, but you're caught in the web of the spider woman in a velvet cape. You can scream, but you cannot escape. Sooner or later your love will arrive, and she touches your heart. You're alert and alive, but there's only one pin that can puncture such bliss: her kiss. Sooner or later you bathe in success, and your minions salute. They say nothing but yes, but your power is empty. It fades like the mist once you've been kissed, and the moon grows dimmer at the tide's low ebb, and her black beach shimmer, and you're aching to move, but you're caught in the web of the spider woman in a velvet cape. You can run, you can scream, you can hide, but you cannot escape. If you don't know that show, it's a fabulous show. You should check it out. You know, I was working up what I wanted to do tonight, and this song has always been a favorite of mine. I feel like you guys should sing along in the comments to this one. You're going to want to. It's a song from Greece. You'll all know it. There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two, even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good. I suppose it could be true, but there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and bat my eyes, press against them when we dance, make them think they stand a chance, then refuse to see it through. That's a thing I'd never do. I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr. Right, take cold showers every day, and throw my life away on a dream that won't come true. I could hurt someone like me out of spite or jealousy. I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry. In fact, I'll bet you never knew. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm so happy you're here. It's always a pleasure to get to sing for you guys. I want to give it up for Heather, who's producing my show tonight. Thank you, Heather. She's a mama. She's up late working for me, so thank you so much for always running such a great show. Virtual tip jar, scale scrolling below. So if you guys want to drop a couple bucks in my tip jar, it helps to keep these shows running. Definitely appreciate it. Dan McGee, are you around? He's here. I'm going to have Dan McGee come and join me. We're going to do a little something for you guys. Come on over here, Dan.
Okay.
We put these two little numbers together, and we kind of like what we've come up with, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know that Todd teaches me voice.
Grab a seat.
And so I'm hoping to do him very well on this.
Dan doesn't need a lot of help. He's a pretty great singer to begin with. So.
Oh, shucks.
All right. This is a little mashup that we created. You ready to go, Bubba?
Yep. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught.
You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught.
You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you are 6 or 7 or 8, to hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught.
You've got to be carefully taught. Careful the things you say, children will listen. Careful the things you do, children will see and learn.
Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn, to learn how to be.
Careful before you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Careful the wish you make. Wishes are children. Careful the path they take. Wishes come true, not free. Careful the spell you cast, not just on children. Sometimes the spell may last past what you can see and turn against you.
Careful the tale you tell, that is the spell.
Children will listen.
You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you are 6 or 7 or 8.
You've got to be careful. Careful the things you say. Yeah. That's Dan McGee, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, Todd.
Give it up for Dan.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining, Dan. Love you, baby. So, I've got one more song for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening. It's always a pleasure to get to make music for you. A reminder, I'll be back in 2 weeks with one more show this summer. It's a Whitney Houston show, so it's going to be good. So you should be there with me. I'm going to do a little repeat from a previous show. I don't know. I'm looking at this list. It's sort of like, screw it. Let's do a couple of them. This one's for Ashley, and then we'll do Penny's request. When the moon moon is in the 7th house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No false adulterations, golden living dreams of visions, mystic crystal revelations, and the mind's to liberation. Aquarius, Aquarius. When the moon is in the 7th house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. Yeah, harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more false adulteration, golden living dreams of vision, mystic crystal revelation, and the mind's to liberation. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. That one was for Ashley. Yeah. Cool. All right. So I'm going to close with a little funny girl for all of y'all. This was Penny's request. It's a good one. It's a good closer. Sunny skies today in Provincetown, so no sign of rain, knock wood. Hopefully it's beautiful where you guys are. I hope you guys are all safe and healthy and taking good care of yourselves. And it's always a treat to get to share music with you here on this platform. And I'm grateful for Virtual Piano Bar. I'm grateful for all of you for tuning in and staying with me tonight. What a lovely feeling. And one more time, I just want to thank my guests that were on. I want to thank John Richardson for hopping in and doing a couple numbers. And the lovely Dan McGee. Wasn't that beautiful? Let's do a little bit of this and we'll call it a night. Thank you again. Thanks to everybody who dropped a couple bucks in my tip jar. Much appreciated. Helps to keep this show running. So here we go. Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to live, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm found out your turn at bat, sir, at least I didn't fake it had, sir. I guess I didn't make it, but whether I'm the rose of sheer perfection, a freckle on the nose of life's complexion, a cinder or the shiny apple of its eye, I got to fly once, I got to try once, only can die once, alright. Say, ooh, life is juicy, juicy, and you see, I gotta have my bite. Say, get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply got so much, my heart's a drummer. Don't bring around the clouds or in on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now, get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang, one throw that bell will go clang. Eye on the target and wham, one shot and gunshot and bam. Hey, Mr. Ornstein, here I am. I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm found out guess I didn't freaking hide, sir. I guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply got so much, my heart's a drummer. Nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my That's my show for tonight. That's my Showtunes show. I will be right back here in 2 weeks. I want to thank you all for tuning in once again. Thanks to Heather for producing such a great show, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much. Good night.